as we serve sweet things at the end, we have one last sweet thing to present to you. And we have Radharani Priya Mataji, our expert teacher, who has inspired many, many children in Krishna consciousness in very unique ways. So we'll have this session in a different way. We'll form a circle. Okay, we'll all sit in a circle and we'll ask Mataji to share some of her experiences. Okay, and once she finishes her experiences, it's all over. The program is over. But if you still want to continue asking us some questions, Mataji will be more than happy to answer. So let's just form a circle.
Okay, for me, I love being with children. So it was never an effort, and it was so good that spending time with children and serving Guru and Krishna, like it was enjoyment. And plus service, you were pleasing Guru and Krishna in the process. So it was really nice. I didn't find it. I did it, in fact, at the moment I don't have any children's classes going on, but I did it for about 10 years. But I did not have any help. So, but since I love being with children, I concentrated a lot on festivals. And what I realized in those festivals, we did plays, we did dances, they cooked for the Lord, and like various things which were touched upon by Kalyani Radhika Mataji and Braj Swamini Mataji, it automatically happened. Actually, it's a lifestyle which the children have to be taught. The way they just live. If you see, our whole culture was based on festivals. Everything was connected to festivals. And Kalyani Radhika Mataji told me if I could share a few things about festivals. And also, I met, in fact, I met in somebody's house a person who was not a devotee, and when we were doing kirtan over there, he all of a sudden Narshing Aarti began and he started singing, and he was he was in his mid-20s. So then all of a sudden he came up, he said, actually when I was a young boy, I used to go for these classes where I was taught all these things. And it was such a pleasure that it stayed in his head. The whole thing. So whatever you all are doing, you might not get instant result, but you will see, they will remember it as in the form of a favorable experience. And when it's favorable, whenever they come across a person with tilak and kanthi mala, they'll say, oh, I remember, I used to enjoy so much over there. So already a favorable impression, which when they grow up, they will never reject this philosophy. Like my own husband used to, when he was a young boy, he used to come to Juhu. And Prabhupada's Kirtan was something which he loved listening to. And he liked the way the Aarti was performed and everything as a young boy. Although he was not staying in Bombay. But when he grew up, and at one point of time, I still remember that, somebody was saying that, this Hare Krishnas, they have made this big temple, and Guru has made his own temple in Philadelphia. Where's New Vrindavan? West Virginia. So immediately my husband has no connection to Srila Prabhupada. He knows nothing but a favorable experience, something favorable he had experienced. He immediately said, I don't think so, he made it himself. His disciples to honor him made it for him. So immediately a defense, he defended the experience which he had. So don't think what you all are doing is anything small. And today, because of that favorable experience, we are here. So you might not see the children actually blossom, but the seed is sown of pleasure, of happiness, of nice people. The teacher was very nice to me, and she used to give me something really nice. So just the fact that we are giving them affection and love and trying to do something without expecting anything in return, which in this material world you don't get to see anymore. So this experience will stay in their head, and when they grow up, they will know that selfless service is possible. These are small things. None of you all might realize it, but they will go deep root like Mataji was mentioning about how till a certain age, how deep it goes. And of course, by reinforcing again and again, if they stay with you for a longer period, then reinforcement also happens. But even if it doesn't happen, just that auntie or that uncle who gave this to me was very nice. And if anybody will try and say something against them in any way, this child will come up and say, no, it wasn't like that. A personal experience. And seva has begun. Service to a devotee has begun. And nothing is more precious than a service to a devotee, to Krishna. Whether we consider ourselves to be devotees or not, but we are doing a service which a devotee is supposed to do. So whether we consider ourselves to be a devotee or not, that's besides the point. But the fact of the matter is, we are trying to do something which devotees do. So we also come in that category. So I really want to show my gratitude to all of you for what you are doing. There are few things which I did. I can, like Prabhuji said, maybe I can share those things with you. Like, if we had a festival, I bought this big cloth once. So some children were small, some were big. So I made them, do handprint. So it's till date, it's with me. Whenever there is a festival, I put up that cloth. So children love it that, backdrop is what we made. And then once to show gratitude, I said, okay, we'll make a photo frame and you write a letter to whomsoever you want to write. And that was the whole decoration of that day. Just full decoration. And of course making bows and arrows when Rama and, we were doing, celebrating Ram Navami. Every festival. And of course, Rath Yatra was every year. Govardhan Puja was every year. So for Govardhan Puja, these children used to actually cook. They were supposed to cook. I said, you have to cook. Not only you tell your maids and the mothers and everybody and they cook. No, you cook. And they used to be so excited. When they had to cook. The mothers used to call that, they are driving us crazy. They said they have promised you a certain kind of a dish, but they can't make this dish. Can they make this one? And can we help? They are not letting us enter the kitchen. So, no, they can help. So actually they used to sometimes tell me, so nice. And then they used to offer and they said now, and after they themselves also had, now still because Govardhan Puja, they had made lots of bhoga. So now what should we do? Let's go and distribute. So they went down and they were calling everybody, drivers, taxis, uncles, aunties, and telling them, this is prasad, take it. So such small things. And that was the happiest days of their life. Till date, since now I'm not doing it anymore, some of the mothers still meet me. They say that they enjoyed it. And I want to also share once this child, I was telling him that, when we say Krishna, Krishna dances on our tongue. And the chakra comes on your head to protect you. So this child, who was 2.5 years old at that time, he went back home. And he tells mother, Mama, Krishna. What happened, beta? Mama, Krishna. And now he's opening his mouth full for mother to see. The mother doesn't know, she wasn't there for the class. So he told her that auntie said that when we say Krishna, Krishna dances on our tongue. Such extreme faith. Amazing. And what responsibility we have, that means, of making sure what we speak and what we tell them. We are role models in front of them. So just really grateful to all of you. Please continue to do all this work. It's wonderful, really wonderful. Thank you so much.